Hi everybody, we brought our story outside again today because it's so beautiful, and today we've got the chimpanzees of Happy Town. This is written by Giles Andre and illustrated by Guy Parker Rees. There was a town not far from here called Drabsville, USA, where all the houses looked the same and all of them were grey. There were no parks to play in, there were no trees at all, and all the chimpanzees who lived there felt very sad and small. Now, Chutney was a traveller. He travelled far and wide, and he came home with a box one day with a little seed inside. He planted it, he watered it, and watched it slowly grow, until one day the mayor looked down and shouted, "No, no, no!" From way up in his palace he had spotted Chutney's seed, and now he bellowed, "Chop it down, destroy that ghastly weed." That wasn't very kind, was it? "You can't grow things in Drabsville, this is just beyond the pale. God seize that wretched chimpanzee and throw him into jail." Oh dear, poor Chutney. So Chutney went to prison where his cell was cold and bare, and the mayor left for his winter break to catch some country air. But meanwhile, back at Chutney's house, the boy and girl next door said, "We must water Chutney's seed and make it grow some more." And with the children's love and care, it wasn't very long before the seed stretched out its shoots and grew up tall and strong. That looks beautiful. Trees need light and water to grow. And Chutney from his prison cell looked out one day to see the leaves and flowers and branches of his own beloved tree. It gave him strength, it gave him hope, it made him happy too. And when at last they let him out, he said, "There's work to do." Chimpanzees, this town is dead, these streets all look the same. Let's celebrate our differences and make it fun again. Let's make our houses colourful, let's pull the fences down. And while we're at it, why not change the name to Happy Town? There's an aeroplane flying with a banner saying, "Happy Town." The chimpanzees fell silent. They were stirring words to hear. "He's right," they said, "that Chutney's right." And they began to cheer. "I'm going to paint mine pink," one said, "and that's what I'm going to do. Then I'm going to climb onto the roof and paint the chimney blue. My windows will look fabulous without those iron bars, and the walls will be a symphony of flowers, hearts and stars." Then Chutney stopped and looked up at the palace of the mayor. "The children need a place to play. Let's build it up there." So he pulled the palace down and built a playground with some swings, a roundabout, a rocket ship and lots of other things. That looks like a really fun playground, doesn't it? I wish I could play there. "Let's have a party," Chutney said, "with yummy things to eat. There were sausages and ice cream. There was dancing in the street." That looks like a really good party. And everyone was happy now, except of course the mayor, who came back to his palace, and his palace wasn't there. "What's happening here?" he said. "Enough, God seize everyone." But the guards of course just laughed and said, "We're having too much fun." So they put the mayor in prison, where he settled in quite well, until one day the new mayor came and opened up his cell. "Mayor Chutney," said, "you see my tree? Well, now I hope you know that everything we cut down will find a way to grow." And all things will blossom if we dare to set them free. It's no different for a flower as for a chimpanzee. Look at Happy Town, it looks so bright and beautiful. And there at the back is Chutney's beautiful tree. Thanks for listening. See you tomorrow.